I can get my chat up here. I can indeed, how nice. Okay. Let's work. So, we are doing upper body. We're pushing, we're pulling, and we're working hard. Easy barbell up the way. We are starting off with wide grip bench press, which I'm pretty sure necessitates a little safety. I could be wrong, we shall find out. We're going to need to find a thing for this, because we were doing picture curls last time. There we go. Splendid. Hello everyone. Howdy. Hello Lake, hello Dark Willow. Good to see ya. Hope you're well. Let's get a warm-up done, shall we? Right, let's just make sure we're centered. It's better. And we can check the safeties as well. Safeties are good. Righty-ho, this is going to be fun. We're going for 84 kilos on the wide rack bench today. 84. Oh. Anyone in chat got something they'd like to share? Anything you're proud of? Anything you're happy about? Always feels good to share that kind of stuff. Let me get up my Q&A. Oh, and I must remember to track. It is very important for not only motivation, but trends. Helps you plan for the future if you track the past. Cool. Looking good. Let's bring up Twitch and Anki. Lovely. Water, sodium chloride, and ammonia are all examples of organic compounds. Inorganic. H. Oh, why am I dumb? It's not oxygen that makes something. How am I that dense? I'm like, oh, organic, that means it has oxygen in it. No, it's carbon, you pillock. Honestly. And I'm fucking qualified. Jeez. My brain is made of spaghetti. Alright. Let's set up safely. Warm up number 2. about that? Doing 70 kilos for the third warm-up. What a time! Well, I never thought I'd see 70 kilos on a warm-up set. Sure, we're only going 14 above that for working sets, but darn it, it counts as a warm-up set. Those plates look a lot heavier than 10. Well, you've got to call that 10 kilos. If anyone out there is based in the US, it's not pounds. Look, this one's 2.5. Then you got my favourite weights. Yeah. Check it out! It's a kilo. Ain't it cute? We'll be using those later, I think. What are we doing, 84? No, we'll be using the 0.75s. I got regular cast iron plates with no handles. Yeah, I mean, I have... See, this gen is 25 kilos. Oh, I occasionally use those back before I got my hip injury. I used those for deadlifting when I was at like, I don't know, I think I was at 140 on sumo deadlifts. Because I ain't that much space on the bar. You got to put like 8 of those on it. Oh, thank you, Absolute Zero. Doing my best. We're getting back up there. Like at, what am I doing on squats? I'll be squatting in, it's a nice day tomorrow, so we got a leg day after that. I'll be doing 70 something on the squat and then 110 on the deadlift, so we're getting there. Building back up, slowly but surely. CH4 is... CH4, it's either methane or... It is methane. It is methane. Water, sodium chloride, salt and ammonia are examples of inorganic compounds. Inorganic, Steve. Wonderful. Took a big break. Yeah, I ended up with a disc injury to my back, unfortunately enough. Which is a shame, because I put a lot of stock into making sure my form is correct and that I'm not lifting stupidly. But, I got injured nonetheless. Can happen. Oh. Okay, third warm-up. See what we can do. Oh, we are feeling good. Let's add some more weight. 75, 80, 81.25, 82.5. Hello, baby weights. I can't be bothered to count that. 84. Ooh. Wonderful. Okay, let's keep going with this quiz, shall we? What are the characteristics of compound epithelium? So compound epithelium is multiple layers. You've got columnar cells, multiple layers of columnar cells with flat squamous cells towards the surface attached to a basement layer. I think you find goblet cells in compound epithelium. Okay, hopefully that works. Unfortunate, but we're just about ready for a set. Hello again, apologies for the absence. Let's see if we can get a good song. What's gonna play next? Come on, give me a good one. Ooh, okay. Alright, that'll work. So, what's the target here? 9 repetitions. Do I think I can do 9? Not really. But I'm gonna give it a good old go. Hey! Whew. 8! Yeah. I'll take it. Alrighty. Cool. Thank God for safeties, eh, chat? Safeties are good. The fun part is, that weight is more than I'm squatting at the moment. Because of my darn hip. You see, my poor hip, you see that scar? Is that scar visible? Hip operations, dude. Admittedly, that was when I was like 11. But now I guess spinal injury. I need to treat myself better. But yeah, the point of me saying that is, I might actually have to take some weight off to get that back on the pins. I'll have a go. Just box squatting. That went all right. Alright, so what's 7 for set 2? Darn it, why is my Twitch chat not working? Well, there's the primary function of epithelial tissue. Offers protection, compartmentalization, recycling of itself. Can secrete substances as well. Columnar epithelial cells contain space for internal components. Nice. Whew. What is the structure of yellow elastic connective tissue? strongly connective and very elastic, capable of considerable extension and recoil. Elastic fibers, very few cells. Nice. Stop lagging, Twitch chat. Just give me the spinny circle. That's all I'm getting. Stream my workouts, how to get to chat to people, and all I get is nonsense, I say. How much of your body weight does Skinner count for? 3 to 5 kilos? Yes. What is psoriasis? Psoriasis. Why, on God's green earth, does psoriasis start with a P? Why am what the English? It's a non-contagious skin condition characterized by red, itchy spot type papules. Chronic inflammatory skin disease, not infectious. Red patches covered with silvery scales that constantly shed. Okay. Oh, really? I did not know that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, set 2. Let's see what we can do. Dang it! This is nice. Hi, chat. Ow. Whew. Was that 7? No, 6, wasn't it? Was it 6? Chat, was anyone counting? Was that 6 or 7? I do not know. 6? Okay. Damn you. Alright. 6 it is. Alright. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh, we got some face pulls. Alrighty. 14.5 kilos. Face pulls. Bless our shoulders. What bother to do? You a gym goer yourself? What's that name again? Dabsolute. You seem somewhat knowledgeable in the, at least, some tangential subjects around fitness or maybe chemistry, biology. Boy, something in that sphere. Ah, dang it! Do you want to send that last message again, if you can? I cannot read it. It's black text on a black background. Oh. Okay. I dabble. Ah, gotcha. Cool. What's your preferred modality? Do you have a particular style of exercise you enjoy? Are you a weight trainer, calisthenics, Pilates, yoga, swimming? Alright, should be fine. Took a break in the gym because of reasons, but I enjoy calisthenics. Cool. I wish I could do calisthenics. I did gymnastics as a kid. But for whatever reason, my stamina, my ability to, my just muscular endurance is way down. I mean, yes, I could train that, but I don't know, I just got a kind of bug for getting physically stronger, you know? Perhaps as I get older, I'll move more into calisthenic style training. Let's see. We're going 14.5. So. That's 5, 13. 13.5. Okay. Splendid. Overall, I just do classic 3x8, 5x5, normal push-pull legs with the weights. Fair enough. Certainly will keep you fit. Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure how many reps I'm wanting here. Guess we'll see. Okay. Stamina was hard for me as well. Cardiovascular, I'm fine, but the amount of glycogen is so low. I sympathize. Okay. 17 reps. It's not bad. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's see. Oh, we're doing shoulder press. Alright. Shoulder press it is. Do we have shrugs today? No, it appears not. Okay. Shoulder press then. Should be fine. Cool. Speaking of energy, I'm gonna go and get myself a Lucozade, get some salt. Yeah, look. I like Cindy. Well, chap, you're in for a treat. You get to see probably my most garbage lift because of my poor left shoulder. Well, and because of the fact that I suck. But I prefer to blame the first one. Let's warm up with 15, shall we? It's fair to say our front delts will have got a good bit of stimulus during the wide plank bench. Why am I tightening that down right now? Ooh. I'm curious, absolute, you're still, we're doing overhead press. Oh. Which, for whatever reason, if I do a barbell overhead press, I will hurt my neck. Every single time. If I go to any significant weight, I will damage my neck and I have to nurse it for 2 or 3 weeks. It's really weird. Like a sternocleidomastoid or something is just... I don't understand it. It's not like I do it while fucking dancing the samba or something. Like, my form's good, but apparently it just does not work for me. And the dumbbell of the press is barely any better. But at least I can do it without damaging my neck. Ooh. But considering I've been training for 3.5 years or so, I'd like to be shoulder pressing more than 20 kilos. But you gotta work from where you are, not where you want to be. Oh, I just realised you basically can't see any of it. What a significant loss that is. Okay, just iron darts, but could it be supination? Dumbbells are fine for me with the press, but the bars are not that now. There is a certain amount of that for sure. Obviously the line of a barbell does mean that, I mean, in terms of an overhead press, it's more pronation than supination, because you don't do it underhanded, or not in any modality that I've ever heard of. But yes, you are quite correct that it's most likely something to do with just bringing the bar down here. But I don't understand how it does my neck in. That makes very little sense to me. Because there's a lot of important musculature in the neck, but the only sort of significant muscle in that area that I figure it's the sternocleidomastoid. So obviously it's got attachments in the sternum and to the mastoid area, or I think there's a mastoid bone. The mandible, maxilla, sternocleidomastoid. Must look up where the actual origin points of that muscle are. But obviously the clavicle will be in there from Clyde or Clydo. Whew. Okay, so we'll go to 17.5 for the next warm-up. Respect the weight. Actually, we can probably just go to working weight, I reckon. Feeling good about it. And yeah, one gentleman the last time I was doing upper body. Yeah, no worries, Absolute. Thank you for dropping in, sharing your thoughts, saying hi. Yeah, one gentleman popped in while I was doing my last upper body workout and shared the idea of what would be the word, declining the bench a little, because I had it at a vertical back and it seems to have assisted somewhat. It's kind of hard to tell because the injury that I'm nursing is chronic, so while acute or transient stress of working out can agitate it a little bit, it's not like a very acute, sharp pain or anything like that. It's just a constant sort of awareness, so it's really hard to sort of quantify what is exactly causing pain, because the pain is not immediately triggered upon a stimulus. So an awkward injury for sure. Right, give me more fives. Fives. Oh. Why am I... Oh, I know why. I was thinking about Elias Dice scene in Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, I watched a YouTube video that explained the entire game because they gloss it over in the movie. It's actually quite fascinating. Like, I do want to play Elias Dice with someone at some point. Any stream happening tonight? Probably, yeah. I might do some water tanks. Or maybe I'll get a vote up on Discord for what we want to play. Maybe I'll hop on water tanks and play the new Tier 9 Heavy with 165mm of HE pen. Like, why is that a thing? Was that strictly called for? Alright, here we go. What are we aiming for? 10. Alright, we can do 10. I think the G lowers my 326 on my new account. Good choice. I'm going to lift weights now. Okay. That's all right. Cool. Okay. We keep the volume low for shoulders. Alright, let's do dumbbell flies, shall we? Then we can go on to closed like bench. Whew. Okay. What are we working with? 18.5. Alright. We can do that. I'm seeing this, I thought the home line would be a bit good pick as my first TD line. I mean, it's not bad, but the GO is not exactly remarkable. Whew. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah. I remember. What should I warm up with actually? Warm up with 15. Because it's been a couple of exercises since we've done chest. Don't want to be silly. Alright, 15. Let's get a couple of reps in as a warm up. Oh. Cool. Hi. Okay, I need to do another quiz. Describe the structure of venules. Similar to veins. Thin-walled, easily collapsed under pressure. Do they have vowels, venules? I believe they do. Thin-walled with large lumen. Specified. Plasma helps to transport what things around the body? Plasma helps to transport what? Gases, nutrients, CO2, which technically falls under gases, I guess. Waste. What else is transported by plasma? Nutrients. And then you've got blood. But I mean, how plasma makes up blood, so it doesn't really make sense. antibodies, lymphocytes, platelets, sort of interweave with blood plasma. Main platelets, leukocytes, lymphocytes, other components of blood. Anything that I missed? Antibodies, gases, enzymes and hormones. Okay, cool. I noticed the funding requirement for TD4 were the honours enter battle with a cabinet. Why? Why does the game hate me? Okay. Right. Oh. We are gonna see what we can do. See how many repetitions we can get. What are we aiming for? We're aiming for 15 with 18.5. Cool. I like the ambition. Whew. Ah, damn. Fatigue quickly on that one. Only 13. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Let's now do a close grip bench press with 61.5 kilos. Should be able to do that just fine. Because 7 was a little low. warm up with 50, I think. Okay. When I'm doing this, by the way, I'm trying to read the chat on my phone. It's not easy. Looks like it will be too high. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be way too high, sure. I mean, I could work with it, but if I'm tired, I'm not sure about the very relaxed. Better. To your good health, chap. Right, so close grip bench press, and our focus here is triceps. So tri meaning three, sep coming from cephal or caput, which basically it means three-headed. Referring to the three-headed muscle, in this case the triceps brachii, right here, which connects to the olecranon process, what most people refer to as the elbow, right? This big muscle connects here, three heads spread out here, connect to the shoulder, it's more toward the top here, but it results in extension of the arm at the shoulder. You can see this muscle contracting to produce that motion. And as a result, in a bench press, when you close the grip, you put this arm at a greater angle in the bottom position, meaning the triceps have to do more work, right, to get to the extended position. And that's why closing grip in a bench press makes your triceps work harder. So, see what we can do with a warm-up. Onwards and upwards. Or why sliding hands can closer to wider or vice versa can extend your performance, help knock out more push-ups if you're doing a fitness test. True. Yeah, I've never actually thought about that. I guess if you were going for sheer numbers, sort of alternating every 20, 10, 5 between wide grip and close grip would slightly change the amount of musculature needing to work. So, well, not necessarily the amount, but the amount of load on each muscle. No, load would be exactly the same. What would be the best terminology for that. I guess it just changes the mechanical advantage that certain muscles are in. Okay, so we're aiming for 12 with our closed grip bench press here. Hopefully we can achieve that. Let's inspect the weight as usual. Let's do a quiz, shall we? What are the 4 stages of blood clotting? So platelets are easily damaged, and when they get damaged, they release. Gotta get this right, I always get this wrong. Thromboplastin, and thromboplastin using prothrombin using prothrombin and calcium converts. No. We're gonna get this. Thromboplastin using calcium converts Thromboplastin converts prothrombin into thrombin. I believe that's right. Into thrombin. Thrombin then converts fibrinogen into fibrin, which forms a net-like covering. Yes! I'm the best. Yay! What are the causes and effects of high blood pressure? You could have atherosclerosis, you could have any other weakening of arterial walls or loss of elasticity, vasoconstriction, could have stress, overactive adrenal glands, some medications, high cholesterol. I believe breathe all the other muscles stealing the bone neck's pilot processing powers. I see. Yes. What is the structure of my blood cells? So small bioconcave cells with no nucleus or organelles. Do you know, I saw I was reading a question answer site, and it was a religious question, and someone was trying to argue against evolution by saying that, what did they say? They said something about the only cells that have a nucleus are found in humans, so humans must be special. I mean, yeah, I just moved on. Okay, right. Let's see what we can do. Can we get 12? Okay. Very nice. Alright. Cool, I believe we're on to back work now. Are we? I've heard there's been years. Getting aquaculture science degree of my classmate. Flat earth, creationism, all of it. But he's still got his degree, same as me. Yeah, I don't know, I've been watching the Professor Dave and I can't remember the gent's name that was at the debate with him, anyway, but what's his name? Dan, I think, but Professor Dave's schooling the anti-vax pair, the Pierre Connolly and someone else. Brilliant stuff to watch. Right, so now we're moving to back work. Yeah! Hooray for back work. T-bar rows. Cool. T-bar rows with 54 kilos. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to go to the toilet. I will be right back. I'm gonna get some more water as well. Oh, don't go anywhere, Jack. Come up with some sexy questions or make fun of anti-vaxxers and flat earthers while you're there. That's fun. Righty-ho! I need to find my weights, had to move everything, got a treadmill though. Treadmills are great! Look at that! It's so big and smexy. Oh, one of the best ways to manage your weight and manage your health long term, just move. Don't matter how fast, just move. Oi. Okay. Okay. I reckon that'd be a decent spot for you all. Time for back work. Hopefully my shoulder appreciates that this is important and decides to not interfere, but as usual, we're keeping the volume low so as to not agitate it. Right. Oh yeah. Oh. Hey chap, shall I tell you a lifelong dream of mine? I've always wanted to smash through a wall into a room while people are having a conversation, going, "Oh yeah," like a Kool-Aid Man. I don't know why. That's just really funny to me. So, you know, if anyone has a job opportunity for a guy to smash through a wall going, "Oh yeah," potentially dressed in a Kool-Aid Man outfit, then let me know. I would be happy to do that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here's the question though, do we use a bigger weight? Because are we going to get 54 kilos on the end of that? Like five big uns? I don't know. Maybe worth a go. What am I doing? I used to do ads for things sometimes with wrestlers smashing through a wall. I love that. Alright, let's see if we can work with the 20 on it and pick one about it cutting the range of motion, but certainly does future-proof the exercise if I can do it with the bigger weights. Behave. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Okay. So, that's all looking good. Ow! Luckily that wasn't a metal one. But you can't tell me, chap, that you haven't wanted to blast through a wall before. It's got to be on everyone's bucket list, surely. Range of motion wasn't actually inhibited at all, I don't think. Well, I did nearly have a seizure, so that's nice. Ooh, God. Right. See. Yes, 54. 54. So you get, and you, and you two. Clip. As I'm not under the bar, it does not represent a safety hazard. But it does represent my inability to get it on. There we go. Nice waves. Handsome waves. Oh. I'll tell you one thing that I found funny as well. In that same conversation that I was talking about the guy who didn't know what prokaryotic, apparently can't say it, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells are, there was another person in that same conversation who, what was he going on about? He was talking about the study where someone said nice things to water and apparently it made very nice crystal shapes, and then they said bad things or nothing and it didn't. This never happened. It was a debunked study. It has been attempted, it has been repeated time and time again and found absolutely no correlation. Water does not have memory. Water is not magic. It is made of atoms like everything else in the universe. It's not special. We are not special. Oh, dude. That's me. Oh, right. Mana, yeah. I mean, look, water's great, don't get me wrong, I love water, but if I say, you bastard, and then drink it, nothing's gonna happen. I would love, I'll just say this, I would love for this to be the moment I have a widowmaker heart attack and just drop dead. That would be hilarious. Come on, heart attack, come on. Just for pure comedy. Okay, alright. Let's see how many reps we can do with this. Cool. Hey. Cool. Right. Got 15. I'll take that. And now we're on to dumbbell rows. Lovely. 33.5. That we can manage. Da do. Da da da. Do 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 do. Okay, where's my rowing implement? There you are. Splendid. Okay, dumbbell row 33.5, right? Up we go. Wait, Glorious, wait. I'm adding some more. 33.5. Yeah, math. Cool, looking good. Let's get the double handle, shall we? On the side of caution. Oh, blessed Carabiner of destiny, don't fail me now. AB blood can give to blank and receive from blank. So O is the universal donor, AB is the universal recipient. So AB can receive on any blood group and it can give to AB. Nice. I win. What is thalassemia? So it's a type of anemia caused by an reduction or lack of either alpha or beta hemoglobin. Yes. Cool. I win. Right, let's get this done, shall we? I don't know what we're going for here. Guess I'll find out when I can't do anymore. Put the sweatband on, shall we? We'll make it more convincing that we're actually working. It's all about appearances when working out. Don't want to actually do anything. That'd be awful. It's like all those gym influencers on TikTok showing off these ridiculous exercises. Like, they don't actually do that. That's not how. You know what? I'm done ranting. Let's work. Music, please. Not convinced yet. Come on. It has potential. It's like a tiny bit of piano right now. Giving you 10 seconds to wind up to something. Oh, okay. Alright. working on it. Lower knee position. I thought back straight in your position is more 45. So I missed my cat cut. He needed more focus. The altitude's been on there 10 minutes. Yeah, the thing about my back work is that I'm nursing a spinal disc injury and a left shoulder injury. So I have to be really careful with the modality of working my back. So a lot of my exercises are picked because I can do them without agitating that. And the back angle of how I do T-bar rows and how I do this row variation is in light of that injury. And I'm just not all that flexible. But in an ideal world, yes, my back angle would be slightly flatter. Whew. Okay. Right, so let's note that down. Got 12 on each side, that's awesome. Alright, we're doing hamstring hinges. Cool. What are we working with? 23 kilos. Alright. We've done T-bar rows, so might just be able to go straight into this one. Whew. Alright, it's 23. This is a song. Like I'm driving somewhere now. Oh, I don't want to do this next set. Quick, leave the gym. Let's just make sure that our range of motion is good, shall we? Give me a 10. Next, we maybe set up the pull downs, an optional exercise. My shoulder feels good. We can do pull downs. 53 kilos. All right, we can do that. Mario Kart pit practice. What? I'm missing the measurements there. I have a chromium alloy disc in my spine and finishing recovering from frozen shoulder on my right. A long time ago, Arnie fit my left shoulder back together and been good so far. Damn, Jack. Holy heck. I have my jawbone in my left hip. It's one of the reasons why, when people dismiss modern medicine, it really, I'll say it like this, it really fucks me off. Like, what modern medicine can do for life expectancy and quality of life for people is astounding. The fact that people dismiss it is, I mean, it has its problems in the way it's administered, but or the institutions manage it, I should say. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, right. Cool. I'll take that. Okay. So, we got pull downs, and then we have a bicep finisher. So, let's get set up, shall we? Gonna move you lads. And ladies. Maybe being optimistic there, but you never know. Alrighty. Right, let's warm up with 40. We're using the big 1 inches. Both ears, shoulders, feet and spine. But I broke myself well in the army. And 3 million is paying me for giving me bad earplugs a few years ago. Damn. Yeah. Modern society is amazing, dude. Now, if we can just pull our head out our asses and stop killing each other over random invisible lines that we form between people, we can take another big step forward. Okay. Alright, so we're doing 53. Cool. we're coming up on my favourite exercise, chat. Does anyone in chat know what my favourite exercise is? I am, of course, going to take it personally if no one knows. What is Hashimoto's thyroiditis? Chronic lymphocytic thyroiditis. Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Autoimmune disease. Oh, I did know that. Your favourite exercise involves Herbert. No. No, it does not. Describe the right lymphatic duct. 1.5 centimeters long, drains into the right subclavian vein, drains lymph from the upper right side of the torso, arm and head. Not gonna lie, I haven't caught the workout stream for years. I see. How dare you, Francis? Alright. Okay, very cool. Was that 12? That's a decent result. Okay, so on to my favourite exercise, which is, I don't know its name, like a behind the back funny motion or cable curl. So good. So very good. Anyone in chat got a favourite exercise? Always like to ask that. I don't know why my body seems to default to Asia's schedule, working on day or daytime. Dude, but Diana cycles and madness. Have a serious conversation with your pituitary gland. It probably won't help, but I swear to go. Oh, Right, we'll just do a quick warm-up and range of motion with 15. Shouldn't be much, because most of our back work, except for that last, well actually, it's a huge problem, but most of our back work been heavily involved in the facets. So we should be fine with very minimal warm-up here. Oh. Tell you what, my back hit my biceps harder than I thought. Warm-up is feeling like a working set. Righty-ho. Let's give ourselves a 2-minute warm-up. As I say, I think my biceps did more work than I gave them credit for with my I do my best, Jack. I mean, that was when I started working out. Like, most of the work that I was doing was just filming myself and reviewing what I was doing, just to ensure that, you know, the exercise that I was doing resembled what these other fitness centers and qualified people were doing. And then, on top of that, started detecting all the snake oil in the fitness industry, and so decided to get qualified myself, got the anatomy and physiology degree, just actually 2 days ago submitted my Block 6 coursework for my personal training qualification, which is the final bit of that qualification, so hopefully I'll have that soon. And yeah, now I have an even deeper understanding of why these exercises work, what they work, and how to implement them. Right, so Alright, free motion curl, 17.5 kilos, and we're going for 13, which, given how the warm-up felt, I think is somewhat unlikely, but we're doing one set, and it's an isolation movement, so you know we can go hard on this one. Alright, anyone got a music recommendation? We're going to go absolutely hard on a single exercise. I'll browse my playlist and see what I can find. Ah, dang it. Okay. I'm not much on gym stuff. I got Charles Bronson's workout book when I was in the army because it focused on you have nothing, now get in shape. Minus some crazy that's in the writing, it was a very solid reference to me. I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's difficult because there's so much appeal in just getting people's feet in the door when it comes to fitness, you know, because it can be very hard to get into, quite scary for a lot of people, because I think lay people have a tendency to sort of look at what I see of fitness, and generally what a lay person will see of fitness is, you know, the influencers on Instagram, or they'll see sports, they'll watch football, they'll watch the Olympics, things like this. People who are, by definition, exceptional, right? Who are at the top of their particular niche or their particular sport, or who are blessed genetically, whatever it might be, and they start comparing themselves to that. And I think it does a genuine disservice to what you see when you actually go into a gym, right? And you look about, it's just regular people, right? That's what fitness generally is. It's just regular people trying to make the best of themselves. I think that's if you can get people past that first hurdle and sort of discount the idea that, you know, fitness has to be really hard and unpleasant and hard work and a commitment, and, you know, it's a certain amount of those things, but it can be a lot easier and it can be really enriching to your life. Okay. Right, give me a music. Give me something. Ooh, remix. What's this? Ooh, that's a song. I got a gym within just 5 minutes of walking distance from my house, but I can't bring myself to go there because social anxiety is a bitch. I get that, for sure. I mean, I considered joining a gym in my sort of phase of overcoming my anxieties, and didn't do it in the end. I went and had a tour, but it wasn't for me. But yeah, I can completely understand that. I mean, it's worth investing in some sort of equipment if you can. Oh, Funny Bird. Okay. Let's do my favourite exercise to Funny Bird, shall we? Whew. Una más. No más, no más. Uno más. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me. Does anyone have a preference on what they'd like to see me stream in about an hour? If you do, shout it out now, let me know. If not, maybe I'll put a vote up in Discord or just play what takes my fancy. Whew. Whew. Alrighty, like to see some tonks. Alright, I shall weight that request heavily, like. Cool. Alright. Okay, I'm off, and you'll see me again in an hour. Thank you so much, everyone, and farewell. Bye bye bye.